In the last lesson, we focused on asking for help, and hopefully you've been reviewing. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about how to keep a conversation going. This is different from the earlier lesson about starting conversations. This lesson focuses on simple comments and questions you need to know if you want to have a natural conversation. So let's begin. In an English conversation, when the other person is talking, we may want to show that we're listening without interrupting, or we may want to show that we're a little bored by the conversation, or that we're surprised, or we're really interested in what they are talking about. We can do all these things by using some simple and common words, phrases, and questions. And that's what we're going to learn in this lesson. Are you ready? Are you ready? So let's start with words we can say in a conversation when another person is talking. The way we say each word is really important. We may say it more neutrally. That means kind of flat, without much emotion, maybe quickly, when we want to show that we're listening and we just want the other person to keep talking, or sometimes to show boredom. We can use more enthusiasm in our voice when we want to show that we're interested, or maybe surprised. The point is, we want to show our meaning with the way we say it. It's not about the word itself. For example, if we say, wow, that might be really interested. If we say, wow, that means I'm listening, keep going. And if I say, wow, maybe I'm surprised. Sure. Sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Oh. Oh. Yikes. Yikes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. So hopefully you can hear the difference between those and notice that my facial expression is changing too. These are not the only ways that we can say these. There are lots of different ways to say a word to express your feeling. But hopefully now you have a feeling for some of the differences. To really get this, we need to see it in a conversation. We need to look at an example. So let's do that. But I need a helper. I need a helper. Where is Pig Person? Hey, Pig Person. Hey, Pig Person.
I'm here.
Oh.
Long time no see.
Hey, Pig Person. What have you been up to?
Don't get me started. My sister lost her job, and so she's living with me now, and I've got to say, it's not ideal.
Right.
You would think she would help around the house and buy groceries now and then, but she never does. I'm at the end of my wits.
Uh-huh.
And you won't believe what she did yesterday. She brought her boyfriend over, and he slept on my sofa.
Wow.
A total stranger.
Yikes. That does not sound fun, Pig Person. Good luck with that. Okay, now those words are great, but they can be kind of limiting in conversations. We need more. We sometimes need phrases to express things like surprise, agreement, confusion, disbelief, or interest. Common ones might include, no way. Oh my God. I remember. Of course. That's so crazy. I didn't know that. That's great. That makes sense. Very interesting. I thought so. I had no idea. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So, really, these are little comments that we throw in throughout the conversation as we listen. And there are so many more. Just like with words, we can change the intonation to show emotion. For example, no way might express disbelief, whereas no way might express excitement. Pig person, I need you again.
Hi.
Tell me, pig person, how was your vacation last month?
It was very memorable, I have to say. As you know, I spent a week in Thailand.
I remember.
Well, it was my first time traveling alone, so I was a bit nervous.
Of course.
Anyway, after I arrived, there were a few problems. For example, the taxi driver couldn't find my hotel.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but the next day was so much fun. I went to the beach.
That's great.
Thailand has so many interesting islands, and each one is unique.
I didn't know that.
Yes, but I burn easily, so I didn't want to spend too much time in the sun.
That makes sense. To be clear, I'm not suggesting that you use one of these little phrases after everything the other person says. That would be weird. You have to really pay attention to when it seems natural. Okay, so now let's look at some questions we can use in conversations. We can say, "Oh yeah? Really? She did? They are? What? Why not? Are you kidding?" We can use questions with "so" to make sure we understand something. It's a great way to confirm what we think is true or to guess what the other person will say next. We can also use why and what questions to show that we're interested and get the other person to keep talking. So, you decided not to go? Why did you do that? And then what happened? What did she say? Hey, pig person.
Hi.
I heard that you left your job. Are you still looking for a new one?
Oh, well, it's a long story.
Oh, yeah?
I've been looking for a new job for a few months, and I've had a few interviews, but I haven't had any luck.
Why not?
It's hard to say. Maybe it's my skills, maybe my experience, or maybe I'm just a loser.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe I am exaggerating a little. Last week, I had an interview with a computer company, and when I arrived, they asked me to introduce myself, so I did.
And then what happened?
I was asked about my experience, and I don't know what happened. I got nervous, and I forgot what I was gonna say.
What?
She told me, after only 5 minutes, "Thank you for coming in. We appreciate your time."
Why did she say that?
I've never been so embarrassed.
So you don't think you'll hear back from them?
No, I don't. The whole process has been very depressing.
Okay, so you can see that questions can be a great way to push the conversation forward. And if you ask a lot of questions in a conversation, you're showing the other person that you're actually interested in them. And people like that. Well, I hope you feel more confident about your ability to keep a conversation going. It's really not that difficult once you learn these words, phrases, and questions. And, pig person, thank you very much for helping out. I really appreciate it.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Are you kidding me?
Poof. Okay, well, I'll see you in the next one.